did a pretty good job with emulating our beings. Your red eyes are really on point. They're in real life. They're just they're just glowing. It really gives off your.
You see that? Oh man.
But no, yeah. So we're super excited to kind of show the community some tips and tricks. The good news is Mike here, Mr. Doom, is an expert, and I am I think novice is probably a polite term for the amount of gutter balls that I get in this game, but that's why I can be like a really good example of A, what not to do, and also B, I can, give some examples of, tips and tricks and kind of show everybody how to bowl, I guess.
And I donned my suit to say that I'm the local pro, I guess, today to help with rolling. So yeah, it's going to be super fun. So where should we start? How should we kick this thing off?
Well, I mean, I think maybe a good way to start would be to kind of show
You mean stretch?
Oh, okay.
So generally, well, here, why don't we kick it off right? So, hey everybody. So when you're bowling, a really big thing with this is we're really trying to have an accurate simulation. And so with that, we do like for you to we tune the game for you to throw this thing as hard as you can. And so you really want to make sure your arm is really warmed up before you start jumping into things. I think,
and also that your straps are connected.
Yeah, make sure your straps are connected, because we've all hit things. It happens. You got to watch out. You don't want to fling these things because they're projectile weapons, right? So as you're going through, just make sure you do like a little bit of a shoulder warm up. Like no kidding, because if you don't, what is it? We played Rick. I don't know. So Rick is our camera guy. So that's who I'll be talking to sometimes. He's an engineer on the product. I don't know. We threw one day 12 hours nonstop of throwing when we were going through and doing this initial release. And so yeah, make sure your arms are warmed up, I guess is like the net of that entire diatribe. Right.
Okay.
Here, what do you do?
Okay.
Do a little bit of arm circles.
Arm circles? Oh, I just punched a wall. See, I just did what I said not to do.
Yeah, make sure you look around your surroundings too, so we know. So here, I guess that's the first thing. So when lining up, so what do you do? So what do you do when you're lining up to get there as fast as possible to get in your space into the lane? So the thing that I found most helpful is when looking. So right now I'm turned around inside of my space. And so if I roll, I'm going to hit a wall right here. So the first thing is look outside of your headset. I just looked outside of it and find where you're going to be able to swing your arm in the correct, with enough room without hitting things. So why don't we do that right now? So right now I've kind of lined up and I'm in the right space. Now we use teleport as a movement mechanic. So look to see where you would normally throw from and teleport to the location that you're going to want to throw from. But actually, before you do that, actually, hold down the Oculus button and look towards the way that you're going to be rolling, and then hold the Oculus button. That should recenter you down the lane. If it doesn't recenter you, sometimes it doesn't. Make sure to use your left and right stick, right? So on the D stick to snap turn into the location that lines it up in the way that you need to look in front of you without hitting things. So I've just put it into a location that's good for me. Then I teleport to where I'm supposed to be. I like to be a little bit back on the second dots right here to get there. So Lauren, why don't you demonstrate?
Okay. All right. So I am going to jump right here. And obviously I'm now not aligned with the lane. However, I'm going to jump right in here and line myself up. Now, is there any sort of should I be centered on the lane? Should I be
good question.
To the left or to the right?
It depends on how you're rolling. So for some bowlers, they like to line up a little bit on the left. Some like to line up a little bit on the right, depending if you're left or right. And so when you're looking at these dots are going to line up with the pins, right? So these actually have specific meaning inside of bowling world. Who knew?
Of course.
And so what I would really recommend is for new rollers, start in the center. So start with the center dot and use that as kind of your middle ground. If you're right-handed, maybe put your right foot on it. If you're left-handed, put your left foot on it. And that'll help you kind of line up to get down lane. And so as you're rolling and as you throw, if it's a little bit to the right or a little bit to the left, use this as a ruler to readjust yourself. And also go back to understand where you're supposed to be, right? So depending upon the back dots or the fore dots, recommend lining up on one of those. Okay.
Makes sense. All right, now we can see I have some very cool looking bowling balls here. I tend to throw pretty straight. What out of what I have here, obviously very cool looking. What are some good straight shooters out of my lineup?
So when you look at different bowling balls, a good thing for selection with a new player is try to do things that have low spin to them. So you're not going to be able to see it, audience, because it's specific to the user, but you'll see it when you're actually inside of here. So how you pick up a ball is you put your palm close to it, and it will highlight a pop-up display, or you can pick it up. Well, here, pick that one back up because they may have just seen a bug. And throw that one down lane. So you just seen that. That one's actually pretty fun. So that one is a blue ball. So that blue ball is blue lightning. It rolls pretty straight. It does not have, look at that. It does not have too much of a spin, but it's really light. And so what this one does is it has a little bit of a gutter assist. And what that does is when you throw that ball and it gets close to the gutter for the first time at the right angles, it'll push away, give it a little bit of force to help you when you're rolling for the first time, right? So
yeah, I kind of saw it towards the end there.
Right. So look at the throw line here. On that throw line, oh, here, look. So on this throw line up here, you'll notice when they throw from the bottom. And notice if she was throwing it straight, it would have guttered probably about halfway through where the lines are. But since we put on a little bit of gutter, the gutter assist? So gutter avoider, it pushes a little bit of force on it to push it back inside of the lane. So here, yeah, throw it down the lane one more time, and here you can kind of check it out. Oh, there you go. Well, you threw that one pretty straight and just picked up a spare, which is crazy. So when you're new, that's actually a really good point. When you're new to this, look to see balls that say gutter avoider. That's going to be the red ball. So I have a few here. So I have the initial ball loadout. So this guy right here is going to be your initial gutter avoider. This guy is going to be really helpful. This is called the beginner blast. And so this one allows for a good hook, right? If you're a player who's pretty advanced and knows how to hook and spin the ball. But if you're just throwing straight, this one is fantastic because it kind of stays on the lane. So example here, why don't we throw? So I'm going to throw this one and try to gutter it a little bit. And you'll notice it push back towards the center here. I'm going to make sure I don't hit anything. So perfect example, I just lost where I was at, right? So this is the position that I think I'm supposed to be in. So I'm holding my thing. I'm holding the Oculus button, right? And that just pushed me into place. So now I go back to, I like to line up a little bit more to the left. So I put my right foot on the third dot on the left is kind of my favorite spot. Here, I'm going to keep playing. And so here's something that's really, really important for new users. Put the ball in front of your face. So when you're rolling, you're going to want, here, I'm going to make sure I'm not hitting anything. You're going to want to keep it here in front of your face because the controllers are keyed to are seen by the cameras that are on your headset. And when you roll and when you're throwing, it loses tracking when it goes behind your head. There are no cameras back there. It's funny, Rick, you're the camera, but your face just went, oh my gosh, which was hilarious.
There's no cameras.
Yeah, I know, right? No cameras. Oh my god. So when you're throwing with this one, you're throwing with any ball, make sure, try to line it up in front of your face or put it down here, right? So it's like, give a little glance to it to make sure it's there before you're doing your roll. Or if you don't, it's going to shoot off to the side or go somewhere you're not anticipating. ready. Here's the case in point. In front of my face, right? I'm going to put it in front of my face, and I'll have a nice little roll to it. So I'm going to try to go to the left side. Let's see if I can do it correct, right? Oh, I guttered it way too much there. So that put too much force to it, right? Too much force.
Well, I think
I'm gonna show you.
Point out. I think that's important to point out with the gutter avoider is like these aren't OP. Like they're not overpowered to the point where it's not like this isn't a hack. It's one of those little things where it kind of like it gives you a little nudge off the side. So
yeah, exactly. It tries to help you. Oh, here you go. There you go. Watch. Push. You see that push?
Oh, perfect. Yeah.
Right. So it gave me because I didn't throw it that hard, right? It didn't hit down all the pins, but it did hit inside of the pocket. So the pocket is going to be those first 2 pins. We call it the head pin and the second and third pins, right? So you're going to want to try to hit the ball in there with enough force to knock all the pins down. And you say, what is enough force? Well, glad you asked, Rick. So when you look down at the miles per hour of your throw, you need to get something when it's going about at the break point of about 18 miles an hour. So somewhere between 18 miles an hour, it's going to hit about 16 miles an hour when it gets to the end. Make sure you're hitting about there. If you're not hitting there, it's going to be a lot harder to hit a strike. Okay? So I guess you're up. So when we're thinking of beginner balls, so when you're looking at these balls right here, so the ones that that I would really gravitate for you would be the Blue Lightning. That one's really good. This one is really expensive and kind of silly. It's 100 pounds. So that one is the other side. The other side, so that's a black hole, but the inverse of a black. I know, right? The Urbana White moment. There you go. Check it out. Wonderful.
This is why I need legs in game because I'm posing beautifully.
Oh no, here, pick that one back up again. So yeah, we just showed a little bit of a bug. If you can pick that one back up.
Oh, how it knocks everything over?
No, it makes it so it like attaches to your elbow. So pardon or miss, everybody. We do have a few bugs. We are a new developer, and so there are some things, and that's actually one of the bugs. If you pick up the ball and put it back in, it attaches to your elbow. Looks comical, right, for the other users. But yeah, so this one actually has no spin to it. So very, very little spin. When we say no spin, it's going to be of a value of under 20. So anything that looks yellow inside of spin, that's going to be a very low spin. So what that does, it helps you when you're throwing, when you turn your hand when you're throwing. So some people, when they throw, they kind of naturally have an arc. That actually makes the ball spin, right? So you want to keep your hand as straight as possible. And what these do, they make it so when you turn your hand, it goes straight. So it removes spin. So we try to dampen the rev rate, the RPMs of your spin. So yeah, here. So for example, try this one out.
All right, so now that you told me I have to throw really straight, I'm gonna throw really curved. No,
I mean try to like so I would recommend try to throw it really straight and then curve the crap out of it. See what happens.
Okay, all right. Well, now no pressure. Okay.
I'm gonna do it with the gold ball next.
Okay.
All right.
Oh no, friend.
But the trick with straight is it's actually kind of challenging to keep it on lane. Which is kind of silly.
You kind of have to, like, with this guy, just because of, like, human arms. Ow. See, there you go. Remember how we told everyone not to run into the wall? Don't do what I did, kids.
Yeah, don't look around you. Look around you. My God.
Look around your room, Lauren. See, now I feel like with this, because I do have to throw straight and, like, the way my arm moves, I feel like I almost have to kind of move to the left a little bit.
Yeah, good point. Exactly. There you go. So what you're doing is you're dialing in your throw.
Yeah, so I'm kind of like aligning myself a little bit to the left. All right, let's try this again. Oh.
Nice. So now you overcompensated a little bit, right?
Yeah.
So when looking and lining up and aiming, so aiming's a really big thing inside of this. So I'm going to use the gold ball. So the gold ball has a 16 spin out of 100. That means it has basically no spin. You can spin it if you throw it overhand, but that's an advanced tactic, and I'll show you that in a second. So when lining up and looking kind of down lane, how do you line up to hit something? So ideally, what you want to do is you want to look at the dots all the way down, look at the arrows, those are exactly lined up one for one with the pins. And so when you're looking at them from the dots to arrows to the lines, what that does is it helps you get a specific line from your point of vision to where you want to hit, right? Mm-hmm. So here's a fun thing. So the rolling gold. So we've been talking about spin. So I'm going to try to throw this with no spin first, right? And you'll see it's going to go straight. So no real big surprise there, right? So there you go. So notice I hit the pocket. Pocket, pretty amazing. And I threw it at actually a really good throw, right? The right speed, but I didn't have a lot of spin on it. So when you don't have spin, you don't come in the right angle. When the pins hit, it's not going to hit all of them. So it won't push and nail a few. So here, now look at this ball. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a lot of spin on it. I'm going to do this, right? So
wait, hold on. Am I learning physics?
Ah, yeah. This is all physics.
Is this science? This is not what I signed up for.
Science. So yeah, actually, that's a really good point. This entire game is all physics driven. So we're using Unity, all straight up out of the box Unity physics, right?
Okay.
We customized how the lane projects force onto it. So we had to put like properties on this thing to replicate, like to simulate the oil, simulate the friction. But for the most part, yeah, this is just Unity physics.
That's cool.
Yeah, right? So we achieved all this using Unity. Thank you, Unity. Oh no, I dropped it! So that's actually a thing, right? So when you're holding a ball, don't interact with menus. So I'll do that here. So why don't you do yours again? So
okay.
You want to show
I have a question from chat, which is something that we are actively encouraging. Someone in chat has asked, after you start in front of your face, how far is a good stopping point to bring it back? So you know how
it can go anywhere. It's not about the distance. Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay.
It's not about the distance. It's about the speed. So what we've kind of found is it takes about 3 to 5 seconds of it not being in vision for it to lose positional awareness. So those players who hold it behind their head for a second, or they have a throw where they kind of start here and just kind of do this without it being in your vision. That's what happens to make the ball either drop, not go forward, or just go in a weird direction. So I'll demonstrate that in a second. So good call there.
Okay.
Who is that from?
That is from Duchess. Great question.
Thank you, Duchess.
All right. So since we're on the topic of kind of curving, because as we could see, I can throw straight when I want to, even though my last frame did not adequately show that. I want to try this one. It's called Ruby, and it says profile. It says hollow core. What does that mean?
Oh yeah, good question. So, and that question is going to get a little bit of backstory. So,
okay.
Each one of these balls. So, bowling balls have cores. Bowling balls' cores help with the spin. I just wanted to do this again. So there are 3 different types of cores. There's a pancake core, which is what they call a typical core of what you find in a normal bowling ball. There's an asymmetric core and a symmetric core. These cores, or weight blocks as they're called, help with the spin profile of your ball. What is a spin profile? A spin profile creates a spin. It creates a hook based on your spin from creating a differential of weight that's not a center of mass in the middle. The center of mass is actually in a different part. So when the ball spins, right, it will have a different amount of rev rate and inertia to help it carry it across from the skid. So there's 3 different types. There's the skid, the hook, and then I'm forgetting the last one. And the roll. So think the skid is when you throw and it skids across. It goes zzz, right. You see it going near, and then the hook, it starts picking up a little bit of it picks up a little bit of friction at the end of the oil. So as you guys can see, we try to visualize the oil here. And at the end, it starts picking up, and then it goes into the hook, into the roll, and then it just rolls and nails those pins, right? So I kind of lost your initial question. Where was you going with this?
What is a hollow core?
So a hollow core, thank you. A hollow core is Mike's fictitious core. So I made it up. So what these cores actually mean are, I kind of balanced them in a certain way, so the cores have different meaning. So a hollow core are all those balls that sound like they're hollow, and the hollow gives it a bit more of a spin. So it makes it feel a little bit lighter.
Okay, so if I let's say I bowl with so if like I'm a bowler and I bowl with a spin, would it be so it makes sense for me to look for balls that have a hollow core?
Yes, but it depends on the type of spin that you have depending upon your arm. So if you find that you like the hollow tech, right? Okay. Go find those. If you find the slow spin tech, those are ones that have a little bit, even though you spin it really hard, it feels a little bit stiff with the throw. Some people love those, right? Okay. No, I'm not a big fan. I'm more of a fan of the spin tech balls. Spin tech balls, I keyed to the Stingray. So if you like the feel of the Stingray, right, and the spin of the Stingray, look for balls that say, I think it's like Sting Tech, or maybe it's Spin Tech. I forget off the top of my head.
It is Spin Tech, yeah.
Okay. Go me. Remembering everything off the top of my head. No,
I mean, good job. All right.
So why don't you try throwing this one with a good amount of spin? We're going to teach you. So this is your first spin lesson?
Yeah, this is my first spin lesson. Okay.
So when you're throwing, remember to, like, when you go back, it's like you're shaking someone's hand. It's like you're shaking someone's hand at the release. So the last, say, 25% of your release, turn your wrist there once in vision and pretend you're wrapping your hand around the ball.
Okay. I can do this.
You can do this.
All right. No pressure. The whole world is watching. Okay.
Exactly.
Oh, no.
See what just happened there? So she held the ball behind her head.
I did, but now I'm not going to do that again. Okay.
Yeah.
But I held it behind me for too long.
Remember, fluid swing. There you go. Look at that spin. Oh, good job with the spin. You weren't exactly like, so when you're thinking about it as like an angle, just turn a little bit. So aim a little bit more to the right down lane, but keep in the exact position that you're at. And I'm going to watch your arm.
Okay. Looking behind me.
Oh, yeah.
In real life.
There you go.
Oh.
Good spin.
Oh,
but that was a really good spin. So I would say the only thing with that is when you're throwing with your swing, you're not putting a lot of force onto it. So notice that how much speed it decreased as you were going down. Mm-hmm. So the next time that you throw, try to put a little bit more oomph into it. So just think of it as like grip your controller. I like to put my thumb really hard on the right next to the B button. Come back and then give it a little bit of a whip. Think of a whip. Right? So try to really loosen up your arm. So I'm going to try to spin the gold ball. Let's see how well that works. All right. Spin the gold ball. So what I put, I don't know if you saw, I put a huge amount of spin on it, right? And it didn't spin whatsoever. Now I'm going to pick the Stingray, which is my favorite ball.
Why is it your favorite? What is it named after?
Well, we'll get to that in a second. The reason why it's my favorite is it's the original tuning I did for the game. Like, no kidding. It's all based off of this guy.
Awesome.
So the second ball that we made. So here, I'm going to come in and give it like a nice. So I'm going to come back and then swing, right? So give it a good swing. Here we go. Notice how much more. Look at how much. Well, you can't see it there because I guttered it, right? Because the game is legit hard. I gutter it, but it had a ton of spin to it. So the Stingray, background of the Stingray. So the Stingray, I was surfing while we were building the initial prototype of this, and I got stung by a Stingray. And as I was, in the throes of pain, our art director Fong Yi came back and gave us a Stingray ball, and I'm like, that is amazing. So it is based off of me getting stung by a Stingray. Ooh, good, nice.
But not fast enough and not enough spin.
Yeah, so give it a little bit of oomph. Give it a little bit of oomph.
Be strong.
Yeah, I like pumping my legs on it, so like going down and then coming up. right?
Okay.
That gives you a little bit more of a force.
It's funny. Someone in our Discord mentioned that they were getting really sore, like from lunging, and I was like, "What does that mean?" And now I kind of get it.
Yeah. So when I'm bowling, I actually do a one-step throw. So I move my left foot forward and throw.
Okay.
There you go. On your next one, nice. See, there you go.
Right. I hit pins. I hit pins.
You got a little bit more force. So when you're coming back in your backswing, you're pausing here. You're going to want to come back. Try to get it like a fluid motion. So just start swinging your arm, and that's what it should feel like. It should be a natural motion with no pauses.
Okay.
Right. So here, why don't we try? We'll try one more here. So like I was talking about, when we lose positional awareness, let's try it. In front of my face. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh no.
Yeah, right? Like it just kind of got lost. So now, there you go. So the fun thing about, let's take a segue and talk about oil patterns. So when looking at this oil pattern, what you'll notice inside of lunar lanes, it's going to have a longer skid. So what that means is, even though you put a ton of spin on it, it's going to go straight for a longer period of time, and it will hook really hard at the end. So for you as a bowler, you need to line up a little bit differently and have a really straight shot with a good hook at the end to get strikes over and over and over again. Oh no, you can't pick it up. It's already on the lane. When it's on the lane, you can't pick it back up.
This is my contribution to all the awesome trick shots that everyone was posting. I
love it. Listen to those wonderful audio effects. Lauren, high five. High five.
I will not.
Boom.
I will not. High five.
Which, side note, in one of our updates, we're adding fist bumps and high fives.
I refuse.
Because why? Because we can give it high. Look at that! Look at you push him over. Oh no! It didn't push anything over.
I refuse. I refuse.
Amazing. I think the pins refused you. Look at that.
I refuse.
Amazing. And the whole thing, so this is a bowling simulator, right? Have fun. It's stupid. Who cares, right? You're going to gutter a whole bunch, right? The whole idea with this thing when we were first building it was, we're like, let's make something that's going to translate back to us in real life with our real form, right? So hopefully when we get back to
I'm a better bowler in here than I am in Milwaukee.
We're going to see when we go check out, when we go to Lucky Strike in San Francisco, right? We're totally going to do that. All right, so get it. Okay, look around, make sure you don't hit anything, but try a bigger swing on this one with a bigger backswing that's more fluid.
Okay.
Get in there.
Holy
Get in
wow.
there.
Are you
But you got a huge spin on that.
It was just like, oh no, I'm just going to go
when
around.
You're going, you're pausing right here. Try to go a little bit further. Stretch out your shoulder. Bring it back. Bring it back.
Okay.
Oh, wait, I'm
up.
I'll
do so.
All right. So another ball that I'm a huge fan of. So we have the Stingray here. We have the Beginner Blast. I also tuned the Goblin. So the Goblin is a slow spin tech. I got this one specifically for picking up spares. It's a little bit lighter. So when you hit it, if you hit a strike with it, you won't really hear the effect down there. But if you pick up a spare, it goes, right? Big fan of Warcraft back in the day. Who knew? So we have a lot of little stupid homages in this. So this one's a Goblin. Oh, there you go. See, because this ball was light and I hit it in the pocket, it bounced off of the pins, right? So you have to be really cognizant of the ball that you're going to pick up. So now I need to pick up this spare. So for me to pick up this spare, I'm actually not as good with so I usually pick up with my middle finger, right? The grip trigger. On this one, I'm going to use my index trigger. For me, when I'm rolling, when I'm doing a straighter shot, for whatever reason, my biomechanics like my index finger to throw. It feels more natural when doing a straight shot. So here, let's see if I can pick this up. I'll get one, miss the other one. But notice, yeah, so it's like I feel like I have a little bit more control of where it's going to go. And to a lot of people's chagrin, no, it's not based on the blue line. It doesn't, like, the blue line has no relevance to your spin or to your throw. It's not an indicator of a throw line. All that is just a hint for us to be able to beam finger. We call it beam finger. So we beam finger the leaderboard so you can kind of look to see how is everybody doing, right? And so you can kind of look at things. So we use this as just like a menu interface.
How are we doing? Not great. Not great.
What are you talking about? Look at that.
No, that's okay. I'm having fun and I'm learning.
Yeah, exactly. All
right.
And that's all what this is about. This game is just supposed to be here for us to go hang out and roll a few games together and have a good time.
Yep.
There you go. Got to get a little dance.
I'm really feeling myself. All right. Fluid motion.
Good backswing. Ooh, look at that.
Right into the gutter.
But that's okay. That's okay. So here's a good tip for everybody. So when you're first coming into this, it's really hard to learn in multiplayer just because you're going to be changing position over and over and over again. You're never going to get really dialed in. So when you're playing for the first time, use spare practice, use free play, use your single player modes, because that's going to get you better at this game faster than jumping into multiplayer immediately.
What about what about like tips and tricks for getting coins and like, because obviously people want to buy cool balls.
Oh, so, yeah, right.
What about leveling up, like golden pins? Like what are the tips and tricks for that? Yeah,
so when to min-max this system to get as many coins as you can. I don't know what just happened. I didn't track it. I wasn't paying attention to my hands. Oh yeah, see that happens, right? And then it's like, the physics in this are terrible. So for golden pin, so when you're playing in your single player modes to really start boosting on coins, go look when you look at the pin computer, there's a little gold pin that's to the right side of the menu item. We repopulate that every 4 hours, and what happens is when you go into there, look to see what hall has it. In free play, it's just going to be one hall, but in ranked hall, every 4 hours, you can play every one of them. And then that gives you enough coins, right? So you'll see a little, I'm sorry, I'll give you enough coins. After you select it, you'll see a gold pin glowing over there. And if you hit it, I think we give you 100 coins. Forgetting off the top of my head, but we give you a lot. So we give you enough coins to buy a ball, right?
Nice.
If you want to really accelerate your coins and XP, right? Start leveling up. Play more multiplayer. Also, pass and play. So we reward you. You get 1.5x for pass and play. You get 2x for multiplayer. And if you play public match multiplayer and win, there's a prize pot. So if you beat one person, it's 50 coins. You beat two people, 75. 3 people, 100.
Sweet.
Yeah, to help you. So because you're rolling and it takes a while to play through. But if you really want to juice the system, so here's the min-max cheat. Go play pass and play by yourself. Play 8 players. You get I think it's 1.5x coins on it and 1.5x XP, and you play 8 games all at once. So don't tell me you don't know about it. So what are some other silly balls inside of the game? So we really tried to be pretty realistic with our physics, but with that, I'm a silly game designer. I like to stretch the bounds of reality. So obviously the rolling gold sounds like a gold ball. I tried to make it more slick. So when you throw it, it actually has a bit less friction than a few of these other balls. But here's a fun one. This is the Dark Mage. The Dark Mage throws at 4x the speed. We call it a power shot ball. And what this does is super light, mega light. So here we'll get. Yeah, I know, right? I'll get my own sound effects for this.
That's important.
Very, very important. So this one throws at a bajillion miles an hour. Here, I'm all not dialed in. So now I got to get dialed into my space because I've been sitting around talking to people. Hold the button. I'm in. Now I'm in, right? I just dialed in my shot. All right. So notice how fast this is going to go. Normal swing. I get 1 pin. This thing is super squirrely, super squirrely. So when you're throwing it, you really got to be lined up for it. A few more pins, right? Those are really fun to do trick shots. We'll do trick shots in a second. Those are pretty fun. So yeah.
All right.
What else you got for me, Lauren?
Gosh, I was just looking through chat. How do you pick up balls at a distance?
Oh my God, that's a great point. So say you want to do a cool trick shot and you're like, I'm going to go over there and bounce it off of that thing and hit the pins.
Yes.
Which you totally can do because we've done it. You're going to go way over there and you're going to use your index trigger, this guy, right? Not your finger, not your index blah. You're going to use your grip trigger, not your index trigger, so grip trigger. And what that will do is it'll project a little particle that comes out of your hand. It goes meow, meow, right? Use that to line up. So when you're far away, you go boom, and you can grab it. I'll do it on mine next. So here, why don't we roll one? I'm
gonna roll with ball lightning because I love this guy because it's one of my favorite effects.
Okay. Oh no!
Listen, I'm having fun.
Love it. Boom.
That's all that matters.
Nice. All right, so for example, so follow me, why don't you? So I'm gonna go. Where should I do a trick shot from? I'll do it from here. There we go. All right, I'm gonna pick up. See if I can fish out the. There we go. Got it. Right. So I just fished out the. And if I don't, so check this out. So you can literally throw the ball anywhere.
I feel like I'm gonna get hit.
Like so, just threw that out, right? So it's all right. So let's see if I can pick it up again. It'll highlight. Got it. All right. Let's see if I can nail this. Oh, I was totally going on the money too. Should have brought it up a little bit higher. All right, one more. All right. Oh, I got one. It's funny, the NPC's cheering for me right now. Here's a fun fact, everybody. So these NPCs right here, if you notice, they're bowling. We actually record like bowling. So what they're doing is they are doing different throw styles that you can use inside of this game. So this one is popularized by Jason Belmonte. Is a two-handed style. It's more like a Hadouken.
Whoops.
Oh, almost. Yeah, that one's a fast one. So
I forgot that was a power shot.
Yeah, it's totally a power shot ball. So here, I'm gonna take the Stingray ball. I'm gonna do the two-handed throw. So two-handed. So why don't we try a few different throws? Yeah.
Okay.
So two-handed throw. Here we go. Let it come in. Hooah. Right.
Oh,
so
wow.
that one, I kind of like, it's more of a push, right? So a few other things you can do inside of this. You're like, I'm just going to use the beginner ball, right? And I'm going to throw overhand style. Totally cool. Huh. Boom. Because why not, right? It's a fun, silly game. So just the trick with it is, you don't, oh, hey, look, I'm still up. So you're going to notice, so if you're going to throw this like a baseball, right, and you do this, what happens is your hand naturally has an arc to it, and it'll spin the ball like crazy. So watch this. You're going to get crazy spin. Look at that hook. Okay. You see that? Nuts.
Nice.
Nuts. Nice. All
right. Who do I want to go? Last ball. Do I want to go other side?
I mean, you haven't done the fishball, have you?
I haven't gone fishball. Let's go.
Oh man. So we have a lot of different premium balls, as we call it premium balls. These are animated balls that have like a lot of cool frill to them. This one was our highest desired item when we were initially launching this with our audience.
Oh man, that was just.
Okay,
I was just like, hey,
I'm gonna local pro
right.
you.
Yeah.
So here's another fun thing. So when you
Don't
line
put
up
it
in
in
the
the
right
gutter?
way, we totally don't do blackout volumes, and we did that on purpose. So you can walk down things and kind of look at things. So here, I just walked over here. All right, show me your throw.
Well, for starters, I heard that you're not supposed to put the ball in the gutter, which I did incorrectly last time. So I'm going to try again this time. Here, let's do this. And then I'm going to go like this.
Oh,
man.
almost.
So close.
So I think that's gonna.
And I also think I'm not throwing very hard is my takeaway as well.
Yeah, you got to start. So are you noticing how hard I'm throwing? Yeah.
Yeah, comparatively.
Yeah. Oh, I leveled up. Look at that.
So did I.
All right. So what's next? Should we go jump into the lobby to go check out some different balls? Or is there anybody from the audience that wants anything else shown before we jump out the lobby?
Let's see. Let's look at chat real quick. And
so if you go to the disco lane, I'm totally dancing. That is me.
Don Renee asks how many players can play at once.
4. So 4 players.
Yeah, so 4 players can play a multiplayer. I'm just looking at how ridiculous my arms look while I look at my phone. I look like I'm DJing.
Yeah, we love it.
So four players can play in multiplayer, but then if you're doing past the headset, you can do 8, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can do 8 local.
If you're local, you can do 8.
Yep.
Let's see what else. Any Easter eggs or hints? Oh man.
Well, I mean, we got a lot of hints. So I mean, dudes.
What have we been doing this whole time, Penguin?
There are Easter eggs throughout this entire thing. So it was like, and a lot of them are kind of visual Easter eggs, but there's a lot of just kind of esoteric Easter eggs, which we can actually show inside of the lobby. There's
let's go to the lobby.
Yeah, let's all go to the lobby. Dun, 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 dun. All right, so go. Here, Rick, follow us to the lobby. Let's do it. And pull everybody out.
Okay.
So the nice thing about this is audio still works even though there's in a loading screen, so we can talk to each other going, what the heck's going on?
Rick just got really close to me.
Oh, did he? Oh, man, it gets weird. That gets weird. Did that get weird?
I just turned around and he was right there.
Yeah, I know, right? So, okay, tell me this is, so, hi, guys. Oh, is that weird? Oh, my gosh. Ah!
Oh, hold on. Oh, because I didn't hit the ready to play. And I was like, it's not pulling me to the lobby. And then I realized I didn't interact.
Oh, no.
I didn't interact with the final
here's
screen.
So while we're waiting for Lauren, so Rick, check this out. So here is is your trophy case. So your trophy case is going to give you your trophy in the order that you earned it by, I think, wait, no, or do we put it by actual location? I forget. Rick knows because he implemented it. But so what I'm seeing,
talk.
So no, he can't talk. We have him muted. Rick. But it'll show you different trophies that you get, and it'll show the date that you got them. So it makes a fun screenshot. Another fun thing that you can do, Rick, and maybe if you still have your controllers with you, select your face and show them the avatar menu. And so when you're looking at do you have? Oh, did Rick jump out as you look at the avatar menu? Did you go to the avatars? You totally. Why did you go to the avatars? Don't go to the avatars. Okay, is the menu up?
No, he's
okay,
there.
Cool.
There we go.
So when you look at the menu here, you have change avatar button. You have icon and name. So when you select icon and name, you don't have to go into them. You don't have to go into You look at icon and name, that'll change that icon up there. So we made a whole bunch of different icons. You can change your name to whatever for the most part. Can't be it can't be shorter than 4 characters and no swears. So we're pretty restrictive there. But then click on stats. So when you look at stats, you're going to have your bowling average. You'll have games played, your multiplayer record. What's your strike percentage, spare percentage split, double strike percentage, right? So I don't know how many games Rick has rolled. I'm up to 458 on this account, and my bowling average is 109. Go me. So
We're
this
not
is
gonna
kind of
share Lauren's.
right. So here, Rick closed that one down, and so if you can go to the achievements as well, and then scroll all the way down to the bottom. You there? Is it good? Okay, cool. So down here, I've never seen anybody get this yet. Who's going to be the first? You should show me. Yeah, so that's actually legitimate pro level. So pros have an average of over 200. I don't know of people who have done it here in real life yet. So it would be quite interesting to see. Oh, thanks, babe.
I'm just waiting for
So my wife is leaving me food. So as you see so pro level is a really interesting one. I've got the club level, and we've been trying to model the scoring of this game to be as close to real life as possible. So if you're able to hit that pro level, give us a call. Give us a call, because that's really cool. Wait, where's the give us a call finger? Call finger? Right. I don't know how to do it. So what are some other things to look at? Want to go check out a few of the check out the ball rack?
Yeah, let's check it out.
Okay, cool. So Rick, you're gonna have to follow me on this. So the ball rack is relative to the player. So what we see is different than what other players see. So we're working on synchronization, but for right now, you see your own individual set. So, and you probably won't see me in here. So, so it's gonna be a little bit challenging to kind of go through a lot of the different balls. But as you're through here, Rick, where are you at? Oh, you're inside of here. Pull out a little bit and come back over to the pin computer, so you can see me inside of here. So when you're in here, take a look at the different balls. Take your hand and then put them over to see what the different profiles of them are. So you're taking a look at them, which is great. So when you're taking a look at each one of these different balls, it should highlight and say what the weight, what the spin, what the speed is. I tried to color code them to make it easy for your eyes to see, oh, hey, I used the Stingray, and the Stingray has a light teal for spin. I should go find more teal spin balls, right? So look for the commonalities of color and number. That will be really beneficial for you. And actually, these up here actually matter. So this is informative information. We didn't draw them just for our health. So this shows you how the gutter avoider works. This shows you where you're supposed to hit when you're throwing a bowling ball. This gives you the difference of why you use different.
Nope.
Yeah, we should probably kick my friend out. Let's kick him out. Hey, we're recording a stream, friend. Elliot, I love you. He actually coded a lot of the stuff on here. Hi, Elliot.
What are we looking at?
He coded actually a lot of the spin on it, but I got to kick you out, man. I'm sorry. And then I'll turn up. So if that ever happens, go to your bowling party menu. You can scroll up to the top that says always joinable by friends, and I'm going to turn that off. Right.
Remember
so, Rick,
when you told us to turn that off at the very beginning, Mike?
And I did not. I don't do as monkey says, not as monkey does. So when looking at the weight of the ball, right? It's this one will show you. This actually, it's really good to use a lighter ball sometimes because it gives you a different pop on it. So when it hits a pin, it'll have more velocity to go hit another pin. Ellie, you got it, like, dude.
Hi.
So it'll give you a lot of pop of going from one to the other, right? Then when looking at oil, so this kind of demonstrates what the oil is, right? So when this will give you a different, depending upon what the profile is of the ball with the spin, it will give you a different like roll of where it's going to hit inside of on the lane, right? So why don't we go jump over to a different hall to kind of check out some fun ones? Why don't we go jump into, I'm going to jump into Bumper Paradise.
Love that. Here for that.
All right. So as you change the halls, it's going to change the facade of where you're going to jump in as a portal into a different world. So let's go jump in this portal of this wonderful island paradise. All right. So Rick, you're actually going to be up first. So if you want to show the players, oh, well, there went.
I think
Rick.
I think he jumped out.
I think he'll come back though. I think. So yeah, play lounge music. We need the pop up of the SpongeBob. A few moments later. So Rick, if you can turn up the volume of the music on this one. So streamers, there's a few different halls that have royalty free music that you're able to use. Inside of this one, you're able to use all the music inside of here. Joey, our producer and audio designer, he recorded all the ukulele music on this. So Bumper Paradise. So Bumper Paradise, we use bumpers in this one. That helps you stay on the lane and just makes it fun.
I was asked if I could granny roll the power shot.
Heck yeah, you can.
So this is
granny roll. Put both hands on it. Put both hands. Yeah, there you go.
Oh my gosh!
Totally works.
I think that answers the question.
Our artist actually granny rolled like a 230 at one point and put us all to shame.
Nice. So short answer, hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Yeah, so this one, you can kind of just, it throws in like, it's like ridiculous, right? But here it's kind of fun because you can start doing like little silly trick shots when you really start getting into it. So here I'm going to bounce it off of this and hopefully do kind of a volley.
Okay, that's cool.
What?
Oh, come on.
Look at that. Okay. Rick, look at this line. Look at that line.
I don't even think Rick was looking. I think he was checking out the Tiki Lounge.
Was that the Tiki Lounge? And that was kind of going nuts. It looks like your pins went a little bit nuts.
Uh-oh.
Well,
does that mean I get a strike?
Yeah, well, hopefully throw it, see what happens. I think it'll self-correct itself. Here, I'm going to restart the game.
Lane attendant.
So, lane attendant coming in. Restart game. The pins? Oh, wow. Do you see pins?
I see pins, but Rick's got to get back out.
Okay. Oh, that's crazy. Interesting. Here, I'm going to restart the game one more time. So, as you can see, oh, wow. That got weird. Rick, do you see pins like all the way up there at the top? Oh, you got no pins? Here, let's exit and come back in. So if you're running into any weird problems like this, just exit through the hall and then come back in. So let's exit and go back in.
Okay.
Pardon our mess. Initial launch. We're a small studio. Still working on. Lane attendant.
Lane attendant.
What's going on? Do you see this? Somebody got a 300?
Oh my gosh.
I know, huh?
That's awesome.
Well, I guess before we jump back in, is there any other questions while we're streaming? What is it? How many we're in? We've been in this for about an hour.
Yeah, we're about an hour in. No,
Cool.
no
All right.
new questions.
Well, why don't we go roll a game then? Let's see if we can. Hey, Rick, why don't you roll a game too? You can just throw with us, and everybody can
No
see how
pressure.
wonderful you are.
Aw. We'll even let
is.
you speak if you want.
I guess. I guess. So people like Easter eggs.
Oh yeah.
There's so if you come back here, there's like you can kind of look up. There's we put the ForeVR logo, of course we did, and everywhere that we possibly could. So if you come back here and look up, there's a ForeVR logo up there. We kind of make it a little bit serene, so you can kind of chill out here, lay down, and just kind of look up at the sky. Right, listen to some ukulele.
I love that. My favorite are the tiki mugs with the VR goggles.
Yeah, I know, right?
That's my favorite part by far.
I thought those are kind of fun.
I'm pretty sure we need to have those made as swag.
Oh yeah, guaranteed, guaranteed. All right, Rick, you're up. All right, here we go. He's using the inside version of the ball that you have. So literally those balls are kind of the same, but one's the other side of that. So there's a little hidden secret.
Oh yeah, right, because it's the other side. It's the black hole, and mine's the other side. Nice.
Uh-huh. Aha! Silly, right? Good hit, Rick. All right, here we go. Oh, I'm in a bad spot, and I was going to hit my hand on the wall. All right, here we go. Hooah! Booyah!
Ooh, that made a
That's
nice
terrible.
noise.
Yeah, right? So all these different balls have a slightly different, oh no! Slightly different, like not all of them have audio effects, but we tried to put them on a ton of them just to make them, make them feel a little bit special.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, like Ruby, Fish Tank, Fireball.
I'm very aware of the tinkling noise that Ruby makes when it slowly goes down the lane.
So when we were designing these balls, we really, nice. We were looking at real gemstones. So we found a really neat gemstone of a ruby that looked like that. We're like, oh, we gotta make that into a ball. Nice. Ruthless.
I like that it looks like it's shattered when it lands.
Right.
Well, not all of the balls are kind of like crazy looking. Some of them are like they're based off of actual bowling balls, right?
Yeah, totally. There's a few of them. So like this black one right here, that Rick has. That one is the black tie. That one was modeled after a rubber. Yeah, they're actually made of rubber. A rubber
wow.
ball. Yeah, they used to be made of rubber way back. They had like a hard rubber.
Oh, like a hockey puck, like a vulcanized rubber.
That's, exactly. So here's a fun thing: you can actually throw from anywhere in the map. Like doesn't matter, right? Except for you can't go ahead of the foul line, but you can throw from back here. Isn't that you? Didn't you always want to do that as a kid? You're like, I want to throw a ball from anywhere. I want to throw from the snack snack tray. Blah. I'm losing my words. Haven't had dinner yet. Need to start snacking. Right. So okay, here we go. I'm gonna throw. Let's see. Whoa. Oh no.
Oh, I thought it was just gonna stay there.
I know, right? So if the ball pauses for any point in time, it'll just get respawned back to your rack.
Nice. Just like real life.
Just like real life. Nice.
Nice. That's my sound effect.
Well, here you can practice your spins.
Yeah. I just like how that one. That one looks really cool. Run it when it goes straight.
Oh,
Just
nice.
the way that like the rings around it go.
Oh
As
man,
you
if
were
you go
not-
check out, if you look at Saturn, Saturn actually has rings that spin.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, if you look at it close. Some nice, Rick.
Nice.
Some of our early favorites actually were. So Rick's using the Jupiter ball for one of them. So Rick, check out Jupiter and then show it up close in the face. Notice that it's moving.
Oh wow,
Yeah,
that's cool.
super neat. So that's actually one of our early balls that people just love to roll with because they get strikes nonstop with it because that is a really good hook and it's really heavy.
That's pretty cool. The NPC that's sitting right behind us just is nodding along to everything we say.
Oh, yeah.
The nice older lady. Well, now she's
Done
texting.
on purpose.
Now
Done
she's
on
being very
purpose.
rude.
Right. Oh!
Oh.
But yeah, community. Any questions? Is there anything you want to see? Is there any burning desire to
About the
understand about the game? Right. Oh, nice.
How did that look like it was going to be like some massive explosion?
You gotta throw it harder. You gotta throw it harder.
I know. I'm like it. Just like intrinsically, I don't feel like I should
here.
be like.
Here's another. Like, you ready? Now I'm gonna play sitting down because we like to make it so you can play with one controller sitting down or standing up. Right?
Are you?
So,
is it because are you starting to eat dinner now?
I wish. No, a lot of our team doesn't like to stand up when they play. So Rick, it's your ball, so you got to throw. But a lot of our team, they play sitting down, and so Joey, the guy that, the producer and the guy that I was bowling with since the age of 15, 14, 15. I think it's 15. I've known him. He plays sitting down all the time. So here, I'm gonna play. Let's do this. All right, let's not hit things.
Well, I like to think you're very short now.
I know, right? There you go. Yep, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, what is that? What is that? All right. Let's see if I can. I'm gonna dart it. So we're gonna throw it like a dart. Hooah! That did not work.
Oh, it was close.
Thank you.
It felt
Thank
close.
You. Thank you.
I'm here for moral support, if nothing else.
What? What? Amazing.
Thank you.
So what's the longest time that we've spent in the headset? I guess I was saying like 12 hours. That was a little bit too long. But we found that we can roll several games over the course of a couple of hours. And we've been in this for now an hour 10-ish. No simulator sickness. Feels like you're there.
I get motion sickness really easy in VR, and that's actually I'm actually very pleasantly surprised that I don't get motion sickness in this game.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
We had a lot of and we were really I mean, I guess that's one of the big reasons why we didn't do smooth locomotion originally. We actually tried doing smooth locomotion, and we had it in, but it was just making people sick. And so I guess that's just because we're new VR developers. We kind of went and we looked at it and we're like, let's just support one. People don't really move so much inside of this. And bad call, bad design decision.
Well,
it looks like there's a lot of people that want it.
Like I'm grateful personally.
Yeah.
I mean, smooth locomotion would have been tough for me, but
I mean, why not support both though, right? So don't worry, nice hit, Rick.
Well, that's a good point. We've got a few people watching. Anything else that we want to share that we're kind of adding to the game based on user feedback? Because user feedback is obviously very important to us.
Oh my gosh, it totally is. So I think as you all have seen, I like to talk to you. Oops. Huh.
That would have been cool.
That would have been amazing. So as you all can see, I like talking to you, right? I love hearing from you. And because of what you all have told me, I'm prioritizing features. So we are getting smooth locomotion in the next update. So we have two updates that are coming. First update that's coming is going to be coming in this week. Fingers crossed. We're actually working on that right now. Oh my gosh. How did you roll it that slow? Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, if this is a spare, hold on. Everybody chat. Blow really
my
hard.
gosh, you're totally gonna get it.
Yes!
I'm taking a screenshot of that. That's amazing.
Yes! Somebody clip that.
So we're so forgive us for our Google translated languages for a few of those languages. We don't officially support them, but I accidentally put them in. So it was kind of localized very poorly. We have new localizations coming in this week. We're also fixing a couple of bugs. A lot of people have been really frustrated with how the mics have been working. Oops. I've been really frustrated with how the mics have been working. Boom. And so we're turning on microphones when you go into public match. And we're also turning off a feature that we thought would be helpful for anti-griefing, but was not. Was when you pick up a ball, it makes other people vanish in front of you. So they wouldn't grief you. But we're finding that people just think of it as a bug. So we're going to turn off that feature for right now and see what happens with our users, right? And we'll reintroduce it later on, but we'll just turn it off for now. Yeah, and then our second update that we're hopefully going to be bringing out in the next couple of weeks, so we're affectionately calling our June update. That's going to bring us a few things. Well, that was crazy. We're going to have smooth locomotion inside of that one. We're also bringing in a music player. So we'll have a YouTube music player that you'll be able to play your own tunes. We've heard you loud and clear, which I guess is a phrase that everybody says when, Are you on your phone? I could totally tell.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could totally tell. Your hand was doing the thing. I'm like, oh my God, that's amazing. All right, stay here. Let's see if I can hit it.
Spaceman Spiff wants you to bowl backwards.
Okay, there's a flaw in the system. You can't, right? So what we found is because it doesn't track with your head, and we're like, okay, let's get it so you can. Hold on, let's see if I can do it.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
see, it just throws down, right? That's the only one. So we don't have that yet, but we'll add it.
Well, I mean, the good news is that's my boyfriend, and he's already forced to buy the game, so.
There you go. What you could do, though, is you could throw it up in the air. Oh, my gosh. And you try to catch it, right? And then throw it, right? You're like, here's a fun one, right?
Okay.
Wait.
Okay, I'm not gonna. You hyped that up a little bit more than it should have been, but I mean, it was still pretty cool.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, Captain Letdown. All right, yeah. So, what are some other fun things inside of this? As my voice goes hoarse as I'm talking for 2 hours, I'm doing a 2-hour sermon.
I mean, we can talk more about like what's cool in the Discord.
I mean, the users.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, honestly, like the Discord is fun only because it's a great place for people to give us feedback about what they want to see in the game, and it's a really easy place for. Did you just throw a ball at me? You saw this.
Which is 100% supported. Yeah, I know. Hey, Rick. Huh.
This stream has devolved very quickly.
Oh yeah, like do you want to throw the? Huh. Right. So it's I literally am leaning my legs up. Here, I'm putting my legs up on my desk. My legs are on, so I'm doing full executive. So my legs are up on my desk, and this is how I'm bowling.
can see it. I really can. Are you holding a beer?
I was.
It looks like you are.
I drank. Yeah. I mean, so okay. Here's a fun thing. We're actually trying to figure out how we do beer vision. So how do you get something where like you could see a glass in your hand and it's in the video game as well? And so when you drink it, it actually shows it in real life and in the game. So what are some other things that were coming? So we are also putting a few surprises in for this next build. I think we have like 10 features that are coming in with this. There's quite a bit. I'm just forgetting all of them off the top of my head because I'm starting to space because I need to have dinner.
Well, stream's done soon, so.
There you go. There you go.
Well, if we run out of questions, you know, okay, I need to get out of the way because I just see bowling balls flying at me, and I know this is VR, but it is terrifying.
It is, and it's like the sense of presence. Oh, why don't we call out Oculus? Let's send some thanks. So, Rick. Dude, Rick is killing it. Wait, are you winning?
Probably.
No, Lauren is.
No, I am.
Oh, Rick, there you go. This is the last frame.
Oh, nice. I like that camera Rick hasn't moved.
But camera Rick is killing it.
He really is.
He's demonstrating how you. Oh, hey, Rick, do the demo. Oh, wait, I guess you can't anymore. I was like, do the demonstration. Here, I'll do it from here with you. Of like beam handing it. Yeah.
It does look really funny now that you pointed out that you're leaning back in your chair.
Oh no! Oh, was that the worst one this time? Oh, terrible. Terrible.
Someone's got to be the worst. Usually it's me. Today it's you.
So another big one that people are asking for are, it's been interesting. People have been talking about the game of like physics and comparing us with a lot of other VR bowling titles that are out there. Wow, Lauren. And the different styles of physics, and you know what? It's we do feel it's a little bit challenging for players that are coming in that are new jumping in. So we're really working towards how to smooth that out and really provide a way for users to throw well when you first just come in. So we are looking at that, and we're designing that. We're trying to just say, well, we're not just going to do a simple throw assist, but we're actively investigating to see what we can do with that. And love your input. And a lot of people have spoken up so far, which has been fantastic.
All right, I'm going to check out chat and see if we have any other questions, but maybe we roll one more and then call it a night.
Sounds good. Oh, here, yeah, let's switch to a different lane, too.
Okay.
Let's do private lane.
We do have a chat question. What happens when there's a tied score?
You both get that score and you tie. So if you go look at wins, lose, losses, win, lose, tie. So you can tie in this game. I've done it once in the 400 or 500 games that I was rolling. All right, I'm going to pull you guys back up to the lobby.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, but we'd love to hear from everyone here just on what balls do you want to see? What halls do you want to see? We're going to be supporting this thing forever. So,
would you say forever? Like
forever. Forever, ever. All right, let's go to private lane. Love private lane.
Yeah, it's a very pretty and serene.
It really is.
There is a question in chat asking which multiverse Rick is from. Any Rick and Morty fans?
He is from. I love Rick and Morty. That was one of the funniest shows. Pickle Rick. Yeah, Rick and Morty's wonderful. If we could license that, so that's like we're exploring licenses. If this thing keeps blowing up, or as this thing keeps blowing up, man, I want to do a Simpsons bowling alley. I want to do. Awesome. I want to do Flintstones. I want to do like all those typical like the old school. Oh yeah, we should show a few things in this one. Oh, this is a fun one. All right, Rick, you got to roll first though. In this one, you can go down here and check out the roll. Almost, Rick. Almost.
I think you can tell.
Are you throwing that one at me? Here, I'm gonna go outside and then come back in. What are you doing? What are you doing? All right, so here,
helps.
let's do some fun shots with this one. Do. So we're in private lane. This is your own private villa in Palm Springs.
Of course.
Let's see. Let's just hit the ball. But I don't get. You know how hard it is to get a strike from here?
Count?
Because you're in private lane. Who gives a crap?
True.
Oh wait, I didn't like that one, Lauren. I didn't like that one. Hold on, let me do a do-over. There you go, do-over.
That's nice.
Yeah, I love do-overs. See, look, now I'm just hitting one pin. Now I'm just like, where's my bumpers? I wish I had bumpers in this lane. There we go.
I like that we gentrified the neighborhood with our bowling house.
Right? Look at this bowling house. If you come out here, you can kind of check out everything. You're like, ooh, wow, look at those water physics. Pretty sweet water physics.
Yeah, everyone look away while I bowl.
Wait, I gotta come back in. Here, I'm gonna stare at you from the outside. I'm over here. Sorry, I was looking outside.
It's fine.
Oh yeah, here's some other fun Easter eggs. Those are all the surf breaks that I surfed at. Right.
Oh, that's cool.
Where are those surf breaks, right? This one, so that's San Diego is the bottom one, Torrey Pines. Big Wave Bay is in Hong Kong. Breakwater's Venice. And the black one up there just looks cool.
Well, yeah, because it's our logo.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. Other fun things, if you go look at the books, all the books say something. So our artists have really put a lot of care and effort into making it seem pretty realistic. So if you go over to the bookshelf, there's a lot of silly books. A lot of silly books.
I did have someone, I was watching a stream and one of the streamers was reading off all of the names of the books.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
But they were like, I don't know if this is a pun. And I was like, I think it might have been a typo. There was
Which one?
There was one that was spelled weird. I don't remember what it was.
It could have been. It could have been. Split happens.
That's amazing.
Yeah, right. Bowling on the moon. Easy
I
4
love
steps.
They're pretty great.
Yeah, that's the bowling beyond basics. Yeah.
I need to borrow some of these. Do we have these in the office?
We will. We should print these out.
We should.
What are you going to be putting there? I don't know. Right. So as you can tell, we tried to put bowling theme literally everywhere.
Yeah, I do really like this bowling chair.
Oh yeah, the pin chair?
Yeah, it's like if who's it, like Ames? If they
oh yeah.
There was a Rick, I believe it's your ball, my friend.
Jeez, Rick.
Maybe you should stop looking at the things we point at and bowl.
Yeah, maybe you gotta stop being a camera and start being a bowler. What's going on with this? What's going on with this?
Speaking of Discord, Gruntled, who is one of our super active Discord members, is in chat.
Hey, dude. How goes it? Thank you for all the feedback and wonderful vids. Oh no, that's a terrible throw, but that's okay. I'm playing totally executive style. Oh, it was totally a hit. Yeah, pretty nice. Look at this high energy stream.
Yeah,
where's
really
the hype button? Hype.
The piano music is really what does it for me in our beautiful mid-century lounge.
Heck yeah.
Nothing says let's get this party started like some Chopin.
Heck yeah.
Oh yeah, my friend.
What? Ah! So if you want to come stare at the pin physics and then give us feedback at it, you can come over here and stare at them, like really close to see how good or bad they are.
I like that. Oh, you think we have bad pin physics? Yeah, get in there.
let's just stare at them.
Now I'm not going to hit any of them.
Now you got it. Come on, you guys show the pin physics. Oh, it was so close.
That was the.
right, here,
I just
Rick,
wanted
I'll
to
give
go
you-
real close to him.
Oh wait, I think you're up though, Rick. Yep.
Well, Rick
yeah,
Rick can show us standing really close to the pins.
So a tip for everybody who's actually watching. So with the update, we're going to be hiding secrets throughout all the maps that give you some neat stuff. So be prepared to go look into things. That's all I'm gonna
We
say.
should put a bounty. We should put a bounty for whoever finds everything.
Ooh, yeah, whoever finds it first.
Yeah. We can track that, right?
Yeah, we sure can.
All right.
Well, I don't know. We don't track things. Did you see that new Apple commercial?
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, we're not tracking people. We're just tracking.
Oh, we're just tracking their behaviors and their location.
Okay.
And their
Never mind.
name.
Never
No, I'm
mind.
kidding.
Never mind. Never mind. I take it back. Redacted.
That was a
redacted.
joke. It was a joke. It was a joke. What is it? Nobody's business. How's the song go?
ForeVR Bowl announces they're tracking your location in.
Forever Bowl, forever.
Oh no!
Lauren, you got to throw it on the link.
Oh!
That's
You
what
guys
I was
never
doing
told
wrong.
me that.
I'm sorry.
That wasn't in the interview.
You know you can hit do-overs too. You have
Yeah, I don't
99
want-
of them.
But a do-over ain't one.
Oh. Take that pin.
I just wanted to hit that one. The rest of them were fine, but that one. Wait, what? Did someone hit do-over for me?
I didn't.
Okay.
Oh, did it? Oh, interesting. This private lane. Sometimes it's generous, this private lane.
Yeah, I only wanted to. I was only going to that side, so.
Nice. All right. Well,
I
I'm gonna
didn't have
stand
a
up
problem
now.
with the rest of the pins.
Well, here, let's do a legit throw now. So let's start rolling for reals.
Uh-oh.
All right. Here we
You've
go.
been
Game
you've
on.
been relaxing and getting your
I have been getting my mojo back. Let's do this. Oh God, I'm sorry, Rick. I was trying to eat a snack and I went right in your face. Oh yeah, it's nobody's business. Isn't that like a good? It's like a good. What is it? It sounded like girl rock, like GRR rock, GRRL rock.
like Riot Girl?
Yeah, freaking Riot Girl. Love Riot Girl. Go. Wait. Where were they? Not Evergreen, Washington. They were in Washington, where they were like with Nirvana.
Oh,
Where they
okay.
kind of started. All right, here we go.
Nice.
Yeah, I love the. There we go. Boom.
Oh, that was very nice.
Thank you for playing for reals. Like if you see me in public match, I will totally throw down.
You see me rolling, the hating.
Uh-oh, headset power is very low. I've been draining my power.
Oh no.
Here, I'm gonna come.
What? But
Ow, my head.
why? Are you... I was trying not to hit you. Why are you in there?
Here, you gonna roll it?
Are you seeing this? Are you what? You're watching? Just
Well, you're not gonna roll it? It's fun to see. Here, roll it. Here, come on.
Lauren, what'd you do today? Well, I hit one of our founders in the face with a lightning
Do
bowling
it.
ball.
Oh, amazing.
I like that
It's-
idea. I think that should be like a team bonding activity. Like if anyone ever has a rough day, we
Start throwing bowling balls at the founders.
yeah, that should be an option.
You know, I am fully supportive of this. I think it's a wonderful idea. So you know what? It's what is it? As we close off this stream, things to think about. We have way too much fun at work. Like
We do. We just got a comment that the chemistry between you guys is amazing. It's like, yeah, we have fun.
Like legitimately, this is what we do all day. It was we're sitting at work with each other and we're like, it doesn't feel like work. We got a whole bunch of people who've been, doing games. So what is it? We've been doing games for the last 15, 20 years. And we got a whole bunch of people together that have been doing it for a long time. And it's just like, it's fun every day going to work. We get to create a silly game. We have a good time. And hopefully it really shows in the product, I really found if you're having fun while making games, I almost got that pickup. It's just a good time. Like, it shows in the game. It shows that you have fun with it. It shows, like, you can see the humor inside of it. So we try to have the lulls all the time with it. So if you ever think of like lulls that you want to put inside of here, you all should hit us up. Because you know what?
I'm gonna put a Discord channel that's like ideas.
Yeah, right? Because it's like we're building this with our community, which is really a big thing. I'm a very collaborative person, as you all can tell now, with me on Discord just talking too much. I genuinely enjoy this. We're living the dream. We get to make a stupid bowling game, right? That has like that I think actually improves your game. We're gonna prove this after we're done.
Okay.
Like after we all get vaxxed and we're gonna go do it, right?
I love it.
Yeah, right. Company boondoggle to Lucky Strike.
All right. Let's see. We're halfway through the last game that we're going to play for tonight. We're definitely going to do more of these. I think this is fun. And this is definitely good for like tips and tricks. Any other questions? Chat. Or like anything that keeps Mike from showing off his dance moves. Like, let's keep him talking. More talky, less dancy.
Wait, did you ever watch what was that one? There was I like cartoons a whole bunch, go figure. It was a guy, Johnny, he had I'm forgetting. It was on Cartoon Network. Now I can't remember. I'm plugged in now, so I have to like jump over my cable. There we go. This is why you get a Quest headset. Because you have no cables for most of the time. All right, which one should we roll with? We'll roll with Beginner Blast. Whoa. Yeah. All right. Tons of spin. Got it. Nice. Oh, did we lose Lauren? Uh-oh. I think we lost Lauren. So, hey, everybody. Why don't you watch us hit some dingers? We'll close out the set. Rick, you ready to do this? Booyah. Let's do it. All right. Rick has been having a wonderful game, as you all can see. Oh, wait, here. I'm going to unmute Lauren so she can still talk to us. Hold on. I'm going to unplug. Hopefully I won't lose my power. Yeah. Oh, I'm walking through walls. Hey, Lauren. Can you hear us? No, she's muted. Oh, well. Oh, no, I went through the walls. Here, we'll go through... Rick, am I up? Yeah, here we go. I will do... So, again, Stingray, favorite ball. Love this ball. Oh, no, Lauren has left. All right, we'll do a couple more. We'll just close out the set. We'll do it nice and calm. Here we go. Just like Bob Ross, what we're going to do is we're going to gutter it. And what we're going to do after that, we're going to say, no thanks. I'm going to do a do-over. Oh, so the voice of a do-over was that guy who kept showing up in our stream. That's Elliot. Elliot, that's his voice who says do-over. We found it fun when he put it in for the initial revision. There we go. That's totally gonna hit. Yeah, Rick, you're going down. Dude, you got 10. What are you doing? I thought you worked on this game. Maybe. Hey, there's Lauren. Hi, Lauren. Here come. Oh. Do we just get pulled out? Oh, we just got pulled out. Uh-oh. Are we back?
Yeah.
What happened?
My headset died, and I turned off my notifications so that I didn't like get notifications in the middle of the stream like an idiot, thinking that I wouldn't like my notifications would pop up in the middle of the stream, and then I didn't get the notification that my headset battery was low.
Oh my God, I missed mine too. So Rick just he spawned out of the so we lost Rick.
Oh no!
I don't think he's in my party anymore.
Well, that's okay. Why don't we all just head back to the lobby, and then I think he's still in the party, but why don't we just head back to the lobby, and then we can kind of wrap it up, because I think I ruined the momentum with my sudden death.
Well, here, if you're not in the lobby, come back and you can see me, right? I'm in the lobby right now.
Oh, you look like you're in the you look like you're not in the lobby for me. That's okay.
Oh yeah, here, jump back to the lobby. Come meet us back here.
Okay, cool.
It should be good. Rick, you see us now? Can you hear us okay? Yeah, great. So hey everybody, welcome back to a wonderful night of bowling.
Yes.
We had a great hi.
Sorry,
there we
I'm
go.
very close.
Yeah, I know. Hey, so yeah, when you get close, it definitely does. It makes you feel right next to each other.
Yeah, very close.
So what's our call sign off?
I feel like our call sign off is thanks for hanging out with us. Definitely join the Discord. I think we had a couple of questions, but unfortunately my headset died, so we weren't able to get to them, but the Discord is 100% the place to come and ask those questions. We're definitely going to do this again. I think one of the questions was, would we ever consider playing multiplayer with a couple of members of the community? And I think that's a heck yes.
Yeah, totally. Let's throw it down.
That sounds awesome, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So I think we should definitely do that. Definitely join the Discord. And our Discord is linked in the Twitch. It's also just discord.gg/ForeVR Bowl. But yeah, this was super fun. So sorry for dying. And yeah, I had a ton of fun. So we definitely are going to do this again. But this has been an awesome first week. We only launched less than a week ago. Isn't that insane? Okay, he's dancing. We lost him.
Oh no.
I think Mike's dying. All right. Well, anyways, everybody, this was really fun. Have a good night. Thanks for watching. All right.